The current China outline could potentially not need much revision. A united front between the Federalists and the Beiyang government could work with the Russians to expel the Japanese out of mainland Asia. But if the successors Savinkov are the Eurasianists, and the Russians had supported Mongolian and East Turkestani separatists, the Russians could seek to integrate these two regions claimed by China while also claiming Manchuria along Eurasian lines. If we do go down this path, there would be significant tension between themselves and the Accord. The Accord would want Russia to be strong as a counterweight to Germany, but the disapproval that the Federalists would have towards the Accord for their lack of outrage could lead to them not joining their alliance. This level of conflict between Russia and China may lead Germany to feel confident in breaking off the Eastern Peace Deal, which could lead to a war. Overall, a very compelling and exciting incident which enables the player to engage in more conflicts. But why would Germany ever want to work with the Russians against the Japanese? Well, what if, by doing so, the Germans are able to restore their East Asian colonies? With the German-Russian ceasefire and the extended period of time of the World War's duration, it could be that the Entente, Moscow Accord, and Reichspakt all had an agreement to dismantle the Japanese Empire. This seems like a radical change, but as it is currently, Asia has no content besides the China War, and if we are really deciding to go down the path of Victorian politics with nukes, what could be more fitting than the Europeans all banding together to partition an entire continent? And while this does open up the opportunity for Japan to be split down the middle Cold War style, I think that it makes more sense for the regions of Japan itself to be a neutral, demilitarized state. Maybe Hokkaido becomes a Russian territory though, because of course they would. We could also do something funny with Korea by making them national revivalist republicans with an ideology similar to Duce, but they could also be a wholesome republic. Maybe there's a civil war. A Korean War, perhaps? While Japan itself may not be open to becoming a new battleground for the Cold War, the re-establishment of the German East Asian and Dutch East Asian colonies grants an entire new region for the Accord to meddle in decolonization-wise. But maybe this could be the ambition of a socialist India, who becomes the last bastion of socialism in the world. But by this point, we're far beyond the core of Kalterkrieg.